Welcome to your Virgo energy reading, all birth chart positions. So if it's your zodiac or if you're cross watching and it's somebody else's, this is your reading. If you just love watching everything that I do, shout out to you. Yeah, thank you. All right. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm coming back to you live from Las Vegas, where you can come see me and get the best nail session of your life if you choose. Let's see what's going on. What is being presented in Virgo's energy at this time from another person in your experience? And it is divination abuser. Somebody is trying to get readings on you. Somebody is trying to spy on you psychically. Okay, this is what's happening. There's somebody who is they nosy. That's what I heard. They're nosy. They want to know all what's going on in your life. So let's see what the divine abundance has to offer for you as most important guidance for Virgo energies at this time. For the ones watching this Virgo energy reading, please and thank you for their highest, latest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Most important guidance. There we go. And you have the inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Ooh. So I'm hearing, is this going to require, it's a situation in which it requires that you step up and do something that you haven't wanted to do, or that you haven't even considered doing before, or that you knew you had to do for a long time. Yeah, it's different for all of you, but it's like, it's going to require that you be brave. And I'm getting against the past. So, yeah, watch out for blasts from the past, people returning that you've already have issues with or have had issues with in the past. And then I'm hearing, and then these people just show up as though you're just supposed to forget about what had happened. You're just supposed to forget about what they had done. You're just supposed to forget about how they showed you exactly who and what they are in your life and what kind of wishes and dreams they got for you. Okay. You're supposed to just forget about all of that and then act like nothing happened, is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and pull the experience and see what does Spirit want to share with you about the situation. You're coming out as lovers, which means you've got the decision. And look at the way she's resting on the lion here. And look at how it's the lion with the inner power. They really want you to rest in your inner power. This is not about the external. This is about the internal. Stay in your power. I heard somebody wants you to think that you actually need them. They want you to think that you need them, that they are something of a necessity for you. They want you to give that power to them, to take the power that you're resting on and assign it to them, because if they're here, then it'll be okay. If they're here, then that helps you, and you need them is the way that it's coming through. And it's like, that's just not your truth. And so Spirit's big guidance is keep your inner power. Your inner power, it's internal for a reason. I heard it was always supposed to stay with you because it was always yours. So the opportunity that you have right now, again, look, with the strength card, that lion energy is there again. Some of you have a Leo birth chart with the third time it came out. Third time's a charm. Okay, so some of you, this is the third time you're having this experience. Okay, you have a decision to make, but there's some things you might want to do, but you already know it's not best for you to do those things. So there's this energy of minding that, understanding inside of yourself. Below you, the 7 of fire. You've been standing your ground. Standing out is different. I'm hearing you set yourself apart from the crowd. I'm hearing, yeah, you don't do things the way you used to or the way they do. Okay. Yeah. You're different. Okay. A 7 of fire is also a protective position. It's a card of persevering. Stand in your decision. I heard stand in your decision. Let me see what's behind you is the Empress, mother energy. Okay. So this is talking about in the past, you had to figure out like, oh man, I got to honor my value and my worth, because this situation is not. I got to honor my value and my worth, because if I don't, no one else will. Okay. And I also see in the past, like you received some sort of payout, you received some sort of blessing, you received something came your way where it was harvest season for you. I heard, is that why they're showing up now? Because they know you got something and they want a touch of it. Oh, they want to touch it. 8 of earth. Okay. Above. This was a very karmic situation. Okay. The 8 of earth above is letting me know like this situation has been repetitive. It's been ongoing. Things didn't change in the situation, which is why you're in this standing your ground energy, because although the day on the calendar might have changed, the behavior and the experience is very much the same. I heard very much the same. If they were wrecking your value and your worth back then because you were tolerating and entertaining things where it was being disrespected and you were being disrespected, it ain't changed. Okay, it ain't changed. And then upcoming energy is saying let it go. Yeah, they're saying it's time to let it go with the Fool card. That's a full release. Trust in your journey. Move forward and trusting in your journey, letting go of the past, letting go of the things that used to hold you back. Okay, letting go of the things that used to hold you back. Move forward in confidence. So it's like there's this knowing in you. I'm seeing that there's this knowing in you moving forward that you have done what you ought to do and you're safe to move forward and take care of you and do what you need to do and stay in your power. Yeah, King of Fire. Okay, here's the thing though, but you really want to do something. You really want to get something done. You got this fire in you. Again, you have a strong Leo placement in your birth chart. You really want to handle some business in some sort of way. This is some of you are very angry about a situation, and it's not that your anger is wrong. It's just like if you do it, it might end up having to pay more than it was worth. The consequences may not weigh out at the end of the day. At the end of the day, yeah, in your environment, there is a Leo person. Who's this Leo person? Oh my goodness. You want to do something, somebody's getting some understanding. I heard they now know that if you walk away, okay, things aren't going to be, it's like they're not going to get what they want. So I heard they're smiling in your face. Other thing I'm hearing though, as you have learned your value and your worth, you're standing in your power, you stand in your inner power. You know you can trust in your journey. You know that no matter what cycle comes your way, you can overcome that thing. And it just so happens to be as you take steps that is in alignment with your heart and your mind and your spirit aligned, you keep turning up with good times, sunshine. Yeah, good times and sunshine. Satisfying results, I hear. Yeah. You're feeling like you're in tune. You're feeling like you're psychic. You're feeling like I am receiving the things that I need. And I heard, and my life is guiding me, and the universe is guiding me. You're feeling very guided. You're feeling very connected. You're feeling very receptive. You're feeling like it's about time to get something done. It's about time to get something done. It's almost as though this whole reading just showed me this picture of a race car that's got one foot on the brake and is peeling out at at the red light waiting for it to turn green. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gassed up, you're ready to go. You're just waiting for that flag to drop that says you take your foot off the brake and run. What is this running about? The temptation, there's the devil, and there it is. Something, it's like you're receptive, you're aware, and here's why you got to stand in your power, because this is like, so we're going to go back to the race car again. So you're sitting right, and if somebody over there, you turn your head instead of watching for the flag to drop so you could drop into gear and drop that, let go of the brake, and let them tires move along the path. But then if you get distracted by somebody on the sidelines, or what is the guy in the car next to you doing, you're gonna miss the signal. So I see like there's somebody here who's trying to get you to miss the signal. So you're getting a signal on what you need to do and when you need to do it. But there's somebody who likes to try to get in the way of your receiving that signal. You have the Nine of Water and the Messenger of Water. Yeah, that's the signal you're waiting for. It's like you're staring at something of value, you're focused on it. In both of these images, you're focused on something of value, you're waiting for the signal. And then somebody wants to distract you. And hey, don't look at that. Look over here. Don't look at that. Look over here. That's the temptation energy. Okay. For some of you, this is all of a sudden you get doubts, you get fears. For some of you, there is a Capricorn person who comes in and they are a distraction. For some of you, this is, again, doubts and fears, worries. Okay. Stresses. Well, what if it doesn't work out? Well, what if? And it's like, but man, if you're gonna play the what if game, can it be what if things work out better than expected? Like, that's the way I like to play the what if game. Something might work for you too if you try it. But yeah, you know that you are waiting for the cue from your highest self, from spirit, to show you when it's go time. Now we have the tower coming out with the chariot, and that is it. This is the flag dropping. Now we're gonna move full steam ahead. So it's like you get the information that you need. You're aware of it. So it's important that while you, so it's like, don't do it yet. Don't go yet. You can be ready, have your engine prime. You got to be ready to roll, but it's not time to go yet. And then you're just waiting for that. Okay, it's go time. Do it now. Energy. So what is this about? Somebody here, messenger of air, you have this idea that this person is up to something. Yeah, something they said, okay, something they did. It's like you're aware of it. I heard somebody gets a little bit of a dizzy spell or a headache when this person comes around. Okay, I heard that there's a person for some of you, a specific person. Yeah, okay. Some of you here, you're the one. This is it. There's somebody here who has accused you of getting readings on them or trying to work some sort of magic on them or something like that, and you're just like holding back your power. You're like, you know what, I'm not finna fall for it, because really what it is this person is trying to make a suggestion for you to follow. Like, they want you to do some stuff like that. Whoever this is like some deep state implant stuff. Like, this is like some ops. Like, they're trying to get you. Somebody's trying to plant the idea in you that you should do some sort of spell casting, or um, get a reading on somebody or something like that. But you know better. You know that that's really not a good idea, and I feel like you're not gonna fall for that. But somebody's gonna try to offer you a temptation. Now, here's another thing. There's somebody here who is saying they don't like how strong you've become, because you've been doing a lot of soul growth and evolution. Now they can't get a handle on you anymore, is what I hear. They can't get a handle on you anymore. And so they're going to try to make you think that all the spiritual stuff you've been doing was wrong, and now you're wrong, and now you crazy. Now you done lost your mind, and look at how you're acting all crazy now. That's because you've been doing that spiritual stuff. You've been watching them readings. You've been watching that girl on YouTube again, ain't you? How dare you watch Melinda? You know what? I want you to stop watching Melinda's show. I want you to stop reading your cards. I want you to stop learning about your soul and spirituality. You shouldn't be looking at nothing on YouTube or somebody here. You're hearing some mess like that. You're being attacked in that way. That means what you've been doing is working, because now you have contradictory energies trying to take you off your path. They wouldn't try to take you off your path if you wouldn't get somewhere on that path. You hear what I'm saying? They try to do that. It's actually really funny. It's actually really funny when people's partners, families, and friends get jealous of the girl you watching on YouTube. You ain't even never met me in person, or maybe you have, but most likely you haven't, right? And they're jealous of the person on the TV or on your telephone. That you just get some. It's like every time you watch a reading here, you come away from it and you feel better, and then you don't take their mess, you don't take their talk back, you don't take their stress, and they don't like that. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say. From the universe has your back. It says, I am the dreamer of my dream. And somebody here is not a radio killer, but they're a dream killer. I heard the dream and the radio killer. That's so funny. Yeah, they're trying to kill your frequency. That's why it came out the way it did. Somebody here would like to kill your frequency. They don't like you being in your power. They don't like you standing up for yourself. And they don't like you shutting their stuff down. And how dare you not take this stress off of me? I'm trying to give you this stress so I don't have to carry it. You're supposed to carry my stress. You're supposed to be worried about me. How are you not worried about me and you're only worried about you? What's wrong with you? I don't like you watching. I don't know who you've been talking to. I know who you've been listening to, what you've been watching. I need you to stop doing that. Get them earphones out your ear. Oh, boy, they really just triggered. They really just triggered. And here's the thing, as you get the mastery, and that's funny because I just saw you laughing. I just saw you giggling. It was so funny to you that they're responding this way, because it's like, this is exactly what she said you were gonna do. Oh my gosh, I can't stand you right now. I can't leave you. This is hilarious, because you knew it was coming. Yeah. And so I just see you like giggling, and then that just makes him that much more mad, because by this time this person has raised their voice. They're talking crazy to you. They're looking crazy. You have thoroughly agitated all their demons. The demons in them can't stand the divine in you. They can't stand your peace. They can't stand your happiness. How are you not crying? When I used to talk to, in their head, they're saying, how are you not crying? Because when I used to talk crazy to you like this, I can make you cry like that. Now you don't cry no more. Now you're laughing at me. How dare you? You know, I gotta find a new way to make you cry. And it just doesn't work. And it just doesn't work. Yeah. It says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And the universe is working on the situation. So, yeah, there's somebody here who would like to be the stomper out of your light. They would like to be the dream killer. They would like to be the destroyer of your joy. And they're not getting nowhere. Oh boy, somebody trying to make you doubt yourself, doubt your path, doubt your success, doubt your power. You just stand in your inner power, because, baby, when you notice that they're agitated by your power, you know you're making progress. That's why they want to try to disempower you again. They wouldn't be trying to disempower you if you wasn't in your power. Hello. Remember that. They wouldn't be trying to tear you down if they didn't see that you were above them. And this is not about anybody trying to be above another person. The only one you're trying to be up on top of is yourself. I need to get a handle on myself. I need to get some self-mastery about myself. I need to get some control. I'm tired of everything and everybody making me lose my mind, making me go out of my voice, go out of my character. I'm tired of losing my voice of these people. I'm about to get in control of myself, and they ain't gonna be able to make me lose my voice no more. Okay. I am the loving energy of the universe, and I'm not gonna allow anyone to make me forget what I am and who I am. And rather than yelling back and forth with this person, which is just what they want you to do, you're going to sit in that love energy, and it's going to give you a giggle or two. That's what I heard. I love when it comes through in rhythm and rhyme. You know, it's always the fun. Hey. All right, let's see. One more. It says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Love, love, love. Yes, the universe is showing you exactly which way to go. And it's showing you by the way people are responding to you. There's some things you want to do. You're bringing love and light and joy into every situation. And that's rubbing some folks the wrong way. That is totally rubbing some folks the wrong way, because they wanted to see you stressed, angry, frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like the way it was coming through, I'm gonna say it again. The way it was coming through was, how dare you not take this stress off of me? In other words, these people were coming in and emotionally dumping right on you, and you were taking it. You were just taking it and allowing it. And now that you're not, they're just irritated with you. They're done. They're frustrated. And yay, that means maybe they'll decide to stop trying to play with you. You know, and that's okay. So, with that message already out, we're going to go into your yes or no answer to your private, personal yes or no question. If you want to make it public, you can put it in my comment box. You don't have to. You can claim this reading in this energy that's come through here anytime. The more you interact with this channel, like, share, subscribe, donate, all that stuff, the more that the messages are going to feel so personal, because your soul team knows that you're invested and engaged and you're receptive. So we're going to give you a yes or no answer to your yes or no question. The answer to this is going to be accurate for all of you, because your soul was already, and your spirit team, your soul team, your highest self, divine, whatever you believe in, the universe, all that, however you explain it, is involved in guiding the way you form your question, and already knows what answer is coming out of the cards. So if we get an ace, that means yes. If we don't, that means no. And once I get the yes or no answer for everyone, I will read the experience that is shown on the cards, and that will be for someone's, not everyone. Okay, so here we go. Is the answer for in this Virgo energy yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. The answer is yes. With the Ace of Pentacles in the 11th card position, and oh, the devil is at the bottom of the deck. And it came out as the outcome energy here. This temptation card is the devil from this deck that we use the good tarot. So the answer for everybody, I don't care what your question was about. Should you buy new underwear today? Yes is the answer. Should you invest in that? Yes. Should you go over here? Yes. Should you stop that? Yes. Whatever the answer was, whatever the question was, the answer was yes for all of you. Okay, you could have asked anyone. Should you put your left foot in your pants first today? Yes. Okay, instead of the right. Oh Lord, should you turn right instead of left today? Yes. Okay. Should you try the Trader Joe's today instead of Whole Foods? Yes. Okay, I don't know what your question was. I'm sure it wasn't about any of those things. That was just really funny the way it came through though. So I'm gonna give you everything I hear, channel messages. I deliver all of them because for some of you they actually do hold a lot of weight and make a lot of sense. Now, this next portion, what I'm gonna read from these cards that came out, is gonna be for some ones. It's not gonna be for all ones, okay? The answer was yes for all. And now for some, here we go. A situation about a child. You always wanted this child, but it just seems like that situation is blocked. Somebody here, you haven't told your girls you always wanted a boy, your boy ain't told, whatever it is, it's like somebody here, you always wanted a child. If you have children, it was the opposite gender you always wanted. Some of you, what you haven't said nothing about is that your husband always wanted the opposite gender. This is crazy. I never thought this was coming out. And after 3 attempts, you still ain't got it. And you're like, cut the cords, cut the cords. I'm not doing this again. Okay, so somebody here as well, I seen that thing about about the children. The other thing that I'm seeing for somebody, this is a third attempt at business in the same industry. I'm hearing in the same industry, you're going to cut the cords. You're going to stop because it just seems like it just doesn't seem to work no matter what. Okay. Yeah. Somebody here, you got some evidence. You had something you wanted, and then whatever this evidence that showed up showed you like, oh, hold on a minute, maybe I need to slow my roll, put the brakes on it. Okay, yeah, because there was some sort of deception in this emperor. There was some sort of willingness to deceive in this Aries person, in this father, in this husband, about a third party situation, and now you're scrutinizing. Now you're paying attention. Oh, you willing to be party to that deception? That tells me a lot about you. I heard that tells me a lot about you. You willing to be a player in this big lie, in this deception? Okay, that tells me a lot about you. Now, moving forward, what happened moving forward? Well, it looks like that cycle is complete. It looks like you're thinking, well, nothing good can come of this. And you close that cycle down and you're about to make a move on your own. You're about to take this step on your own. You're about to do it on your own. Okay. So if this is the third time you uh, try for a child, uh, you're, it's like you always wanted that certain, I don't know if it was gender or you just always wanted a child. I see that, yes, you're going to get that if that was you. Somebody else here, you've been in the same industry, 3 different companies, 3 different times, or 3 different ways, something about that. You're going to do it independent. You're going to do it on your own. It's going to work this time. It's going to free you. I heard free you from a lot of restrictions. You found out some information about this person who was willing to big deception. The 7 of Swords is right in the middle over here. And it's staring at the Emperor, which is Aries energy. The 7 of Swords, the deception is staring right at the person here who, in your experience, who knows that they're lying. There is the Emperor can be the Aries, the father, the grandfather, the husband, the divine masculine. There's a lie staring right at him. And with this energy of what's coming up in that situation, I just feel like, nothing good could come of that. I'm just gonna handle my business and do my thing. Yeah, because you're realizing like this person entertains the devil. This person entertains low vibrational, toxic, unhealthy situations based off of ego. And if that's so important to them, then they're not really in alignment with you, are they? So this is what I have for you. Thank you for doing all the YouTube things. It continues to help grow the channel and get these messages to the ears, the ones it needs to hear. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.